Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Scalemodeling Live. And I am laughing a little bit because I just saw a comment there Sluggo said about the guinea fowl living in his backyard and sleeps on his deck railing at night. I got to tell you a funny story. Just last night, and probably only about 3 or 4 hours ago, I woke up to birds in the roof above my bedroom. I could hear like little chicks in there squeaking away, and it woke me up. I'm echoing. Okay, I'll talk a bit quieter because my microphone seems to be very sensitive. Tell me if that's a bit better. Um, yeah, so I need to go to talk to somebody in the body corporate of these units to fix the hole in the roof where these birds got in. So yeah. Anyway, how is everybody? Let's have a look. We've got Daniel first in from Go For It Painting. Morning, afternoon, evening. Jeff's there. Good on you, Jeff. How are you, mate? Busy doing work around the house, I've seen you mention. That's good. All right. As long as you get a bit of modelling in, eh? You need a break. All right. Paul Christopher's there. How are you, buddy? Welcome, mate. Sluggo, of course, is there. Welcome in. Andy Preston's there. Hello, hello. James to Boldly Go Model Works. Good to see you too, mate. Welcome. Bit of a sore back, but you're okay. That's good. Sluggo and his guinea fowl are well. Anybody else have pet wildlife around? Let me know in chat. You guys know I have the parrots on the balcony, although it's way too early for them. It's still dark out there at 5 a.m. The sun won't come up. I don't think the sun comes up before in another hour, maybe a bit longer. And it's damn cold, I can tell you. Not as cold as it was yesterday. Oh boy. So yesterday, part of my job sent me to Canberra. Canberra, for those who don't know, is the capital of Australia, okay, south of Sydney. It's only a few hours drive. But I left at 5 a.m. and on the way there, the temperature dropped to -8. It said -8, and the feels like temperature was -14. Yeah, it was quite cold. And mind you, my windows was up and I had the heater on full blast, so I wasn't cold, but not a place to break down. I guess that's not cold for some of you guys where you're from. I know Ron up there at Winnipeg gets from one extreme to the other, -20s, up to the almost 40 degrees Celsius, so quite crazy. Just keeping up with the chat. And Andrew Pierce, hello. Welcome, mate. And who else? Hello, how are you? Skullfish is there. Morning. Good evening to Dominic. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Who else we got? That's it at the moment. Yeah, I think I've caught up. What else we got? Jeff says he has the occasional raccoon, fox, and squirrels in the yard. You know, squirrels, I've seen squirrels in all countries all around the world. There's no squirrels in Australia. Don't know why that is. But, yeah, you won't find a squirrel in Australia. What else we got? Sluggo saying I have a creek that separates our neighbourhood from the one behind our house. We've had bears, deer, and woodchuck show up. The proverbial woodchuck. What is a woodchuck? Yeah. Hello, Andy. Road layout in the loft. How are you, mate? Welcome. Gary Hinder's there too. Hello, buddy. Welcome, mate. God, we've got a few coming in now. Dan Usher's there. Good morning. Good evening to you. Woodchuck, mate. What is a woodchuck? Is that like what do they have? Woodchuck. In America when it's a certain time of the year and they go and ask whatever he is and that little furry thing tells them it's going to be a good weather or something or other. What's that called? I don't know. I can't think. A woodchuck. Like a beaver? I have no idea. We have all the critters that no one else has, says Daniel Britton. Hello, buddy. Yes. Well, yes, we do. We have a few poisonous stuff. We know about that. But to be honest, you don't see much, if you live in a city like I do anyway. Groundhog. Well, that doesn't. Groundhog. A woodchuck groundhog. Okay. Smaller version of a wombat, I'd say. Okay. I got it now. Because wombats can get like this. But, yeah. The only wombats I see are dead ones. Although I haven't seen many lately. I mean like roadkill. Kangaroos are everywhere. There's not a time I don't go and do my deliveries where I won't see at least 20, 30 dead kangaroos on the road. The problem is that the trucks clean them up at night time, and particularly after it rains. After it rains, the water gathers on the road. That attracts the kangaroos and other animals to the road to get to the water, and then, well, the rest is history. Anyway, Groundhog Day. Thank you, Sluggo. That's the one. Groundhog Day. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Look, I've been to the States and I have seen I don't know what it was. It was in the front yard of the friend's place I was living in St. Louis, Illinois. Bloomington, to be exact, Illinois. And I think it was a groundhog. Yeah. Jeff's putting out the tongue twister, which I'm not going to read. It's too early in the morning. Yeah. Who else we got? Anyone I missed? Gary? Yes, hello. I think so. Yes. Welcome. About 2.5 kilos, I would guess, at Jeff. Yeah, okay. No worries. Yeah. We have a lot of the ibis birds around, which when I was a kid we never had. It was pigeons. Pigeons were everywhere. I don't see pigeons much anymore. I think the ibises have eaten them all. But fortunately, most ibises have gotten used to traffic and they don't fly into your car, or you don't often hit an ibis because that would do damage. They're a pretty big bird. So, yeah. All right. Let's get on. Back on subject. Where are we? Yeah, good one. Thumbs up, guys. Good. We've got 12 thumbs up. Excellent. And what have I got? I came on so unprepared. Not that I forgot I had to live stream, but I just, you might notice I'm a bit tired thanks to the birds in the roof waking me up. So I was up it must have been about 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's strange because I could sleep through an earthquake and I won't wake up, and yet little bird chirping in the roof above me, that woke me up. Anyway, what's this Daniel saying? So does a moose when you hit one. See, yeah, moose. Is a moose if there's two of them, or is it mooses? Hey, anyone know? I'm being stupid, sorry. I think I told you guys my moose story when I was in Canada, haven't I? Yeah. If you want to hear my moose story, just let me know in chat. It's embarrassing. Anyway, until then, models. That's what we're about, aren't we? Models. These things. I've built under that plastic bag is the model. I'm done. I've finished. the one that I just put the video up this week on. That's the, what was that? The Yamaha. Okay, so there's 3 more videos of that to come out. So I'm not going to reveal that to you. A herd of moose. Okay, it's a herd of moose. Right. Okay, not a pack of moose. Okay. Like we have herd of cows. See, if there's a cow, there's one cow. If there's cows, there's more than one cow. If there's a moose, there's one moose. Mooses? If there's a herd of mooses. You don't often see more than one moose at a time, do you? They don't sort of gather together. Thank you. Herd of moose? That's moss, James, moss. Don't call him moose. Hey, Gary. Hello, mate. And who else? You got MP Plastic Models. Hello. Welcome. G'day. All right. Okay. Models. Throwing me right out. I was, like I said, very unprepared. So what I'm working on right now is this. So this is the Kawasaki 1300 motorcycle engine, 6-cylinder engine. Something different. This is one of the kits I bought back from Thailand. And it's interesting. The parts in this are really, really nice, as in I don't have to re-chrome any of this. Look at that. The chrome work is beautiful. And then they've got this, which is the alloy for the engine parts and the brakes discs. I don't have to take all that. I'm not going to take it all off. I'm leaving it as is. The black parts, radiator and the frame and stuff, I will paint them. But these, there's no need. But I've got to tell you, I've been having a problem with these. I've got to ask you guys, from a bit of people who have experience there, is this plastic the same as this plastic? Is chrome plastic the same as normal plastic? Because I'm having trouble gluing this together, right? I got the engine block over there and I'm gluing the parts together. So I'm using the Icky Sticky product, which is the same as the Tamiya Extra Thin. And I'm putting just a dab of that in there to hold onto it. And it's not staying together. It wasn't holding. So I thought, okay. So I got some Tamiya, the thicker glue. I put a bit of that on. I'm holding it, waiting, and it's just not taking. And actually what I ended up doing was using the Revell contactor. That actually held it together. And I've never had that problem that I can remember trying to glue plastic together. I'm wondering if this is a different sort of plastic to the other. Hey Ron, how are you, mate? Welcome. What's this? I've been moose hunting and I've seen more than one moose together. Okay. You're hunting moose. That can't be hard, eh? I mean, they're pretty big. Like, I'm thinking you hunt with a gun. I mean, how else? Yeah, I'll tell you my moose story while you're here. I was up in Canada driving towards Toronto from the eastern side. So I'm coming from Quebec. And it was really early in the morning. And I got up and I'm heading around this beautiful mountain road up there, past Montreal, Quebec, I can't remember. And I seen a moose up ahead on the side of the road. I thought, cool. So I pulled over, and I'm in a Pontiac convertible rental car. Really nice. So I got out, and I walked up, because I'm thinking, I've never seen moose before, and I'm thinking, oh, they're just like cows, you know, harmless. Don't worry about a moose. So I walked up, and I realised, man, he's big. Like, he's bigger than a horse. Massive, with these antlers are like bigger than me. The antlers were like 6 foot, like it was massive moose. And as I walked up closer, I'm going, hello, g'day, silly Aussie. And the moose just looked at me and it started snorting and like getting a bit not like it's not going to walk away sort of thing. I thought, Jesus, what's wrong? So I ran back to the car, and then it's chased me. I jumped back into the car, started off and took off, and got past just before the thing tried to ram the side of my car. Hey? And that's from then on I realised, moose are not like cows. Don't go up and pat a moose if you see one out in the wild. So yeah, that was a scary moment. It was big, It was bigger than a horse. It was massive. Maybe it had a young one around. I don't know. It was being protective. I don't know, but yeah. All right. That's my moose story. And then we can talk about what was it? The jackalope. Yeah. You Canadians are as bad as Aussie when it comes to stories. The jackalope had me. I stopped in this bar. I was heading up to a place called Sault Ste. Marie, a bit inland and north of Toronto, visiting a friend who was a Canadian Mountie. And I stopped in this cafe, I think it was, but in it they had all these animals' heads on the walls, deer and everything. And there was one over there that looked like a rabbit. Like it was like a bunny rabbit, but it had antlers on it. And I thought, what the hell is that? And I'm looking up there with all the elk or whatever it is and all the other animals, and there's this little thing, and the guy in there said to me, "Oh, that's a jackalope." I thought, wow, okay, jackalope. So anyway, cut a long story short, I thought, okay, I just believed him. And then when I got back down to Toronto and I met my mate in there and I told him about this jackalope head mounted on the wall, he ended up telling me that it's just a rabbit and they'd stuck antlers on it to make it look like it, and it called it a jackalope. Had me fooled. Oh gosh. So some here eat only moose meat. Really? Okay. Imagine it'd be a bit tough. Be like the same as horse, wouldn't it? I think you are scraping chrome off the surfaces, right? Daniel, no, I'm not. Good point. Good point. I'm not. Now, let me just check that. See, that side of it doesn't have the same as that side of it. And the chrome parts, yeah, you're right, it is all chrome. I'm gluing chrome on chrome. There's my problem. Okay, I need to scrape the chrome off. There you go. You learn, don't we? There we go. Good. I shall do that. All right. What else we got? MP is saying it's better paint the chrome parts with extreme metal from AK. Yeah, it's more real in color. That molds the chrome, have a pigment in the plastic and react with the glue. Yeah. Sometimes if the chrome has connection points that I've cut off from the sprue and there's parts where I have to sand and take off and then it leaves that mark, if that mark's in a visible place, then yeah, if that happens, I'll re-chrome. But fortunately, this kit, a lot of the connection points go on parts on the engine that you won't see. They've planned it out so you can't see where those are, so there's no need to re-chrome. But I have done that. I've used the oven cleaner, soaked it in there, and taken the chrome off, and it is true that the chrome looks really good. And actually, talking about chrome paint, the Outlaw Paints chrome is really, really good. And as I learned, if you get a really nice gloss black base underneath, the chrome just comes up beautiful. So, catching up on chat now. But yes, that's what I was not doing. I wasn't taking off the chrome where I was gluing it. God, oh, silly, I should have known that. Yeah, Paul Christopher's saying that contactor glue will work better. Yeah, but anyway. at least the engine doesn't start, so it's not going to fall apart from the vibration of it running. That'd be a worry. Where are we going? Peter started off building ships. Yes, okay, Pete. Are motorcycles your favourite builds? They are at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I ride a motorcycle. I don't own a car. I own 2 motorbikes. I've got the Kawasaki downstairs. It's only a 250, but it's fun. And I've got the Suzuki V-Strom 1000. I bought that brand new 2019 model, which is for sale if anybody wants it. You're paying for shipping though. Yeah. Talking about, yes, I did start off building ships, and as a matter of fact, look what I've got. Look at that. Oh, can we see that? There we go. Tamiya Makuma, Japanese, 350 scale. I bought that out because I want to build a ship again. It's been a while. So, yeah, there we go. I've had that up in my little stash since early last year. One of my model shops, local model shops during COVID, was closing down, unfortunately, and had to get rid of stock. So he had that there, and I grabbed it off him. So yeah, I want to build that. I'm looking forward to doing that, possibly in September. That's when I'll have. Well, this will literally take. I'll do this in a week. I should, but yeah, that won't take me long at all. And then I'm not sure if I'll do the ship next or one of these, either the Brabham Martini Formula One or the Tyrrell. I've got that. I've got paints coming from Outlaw Paints. So I've ordered. I spoke to Jason. He's sending me the white I need for that Brabham, and a couple of other metal colours and stuff. But actually, he gave me a phone call. We talk nearly every day, me and Jason. And he rang me yesterday, a couple of days ago, and said, I'm sending you something extra. So I'm expecting mail today. And he says I should be doing a box opening of what's coming. He said, when you get this package, you'll ring me. And I thought, okay, so he's got some surprise for me. So there is a slight chance that I may do a quick live stream this afternoon. I don't know how that goes with everybody for time. You may all be asleep or whatever. But later this afternoon, if this package arrives, and it says, post does say it should be arriving today, I may do a quick live unboxing. So keep an eye out for your notifications on doing that. So where did I see Ron saying something about the taste of moose? Yeah, it's a bit dry. Yeah, a bit venison type. You know, I'm a butcher by trade, so I sort of got an idea what that would be like. What else we got here? It's tastier than beef, says Daniel. Oh, yeah, very lean. Yeah, that's true. It would be lean. No fat. Yeah, it's just the way you cook it, eh? That's secrets in the cooking. And the buffalo's a tasty fella, says Sluggo. A source of red meat other than beef, antelope. Yeah, see, we don't have those choices out here. Try kangaroo. Eh? When I was in Africa, I'm only a few years ago, I tried wildebeest. There's a restaurant called the Carnivore. It's in Cape Town. Fantastic place, and you can get all your game meat there. They had wildebeest. They had some other deer meat, but they also had giraffe, which surprised me. I don't know how they managed to get giraffe on the menu. I mean, could you imagine being the butcher and looking at that and going, Jesus, how am I going to get up there? That's incredible. Anyway, Mark's in. Hello, Mark. Welcome, mate. I hope you had a chance to watch the live stream last week when we had Moss live on. We had a good chat. We had a good talk about Chrome. Obviously, we didn't discuss gluing chrome together. I would have remembered, scrape it off before you try to glue it together. But yeah, we had a good discussion there about chrome and our thoughts on that. So it was interesting. Now, I do plan on having another guest on, maybe next week. We'll see. I've got a few people in mind. I haven't asked them yet, that's all. But we'll see. Daniel says he would he'd eat if you put kangaroo in front of him. It's a bit bouncy, jumping all over the plate. Yeah, well, you don't want to cook it that rare, you know. Kangaroo's got to be well done. Wombat? No, you wouldn't eat wombat. Nobody eats wombat. That's something I've never heard of. Excuse me, I got to drink my Coke at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, that's good. See, it's sugar-free, so it's okay. 0 sugar. Yeah, so what else? Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't. No, good. The 6-wheel Tyrrell, as James is saying, yeah, it's unusual, isn't it? I actually watched a YouTube video of that car. I didn't even know it was a real thing. I mean, I've never seen it race. I don't remember it back in the day. I used to follow Formula One. Don't remember it, but yeah. And at first, I didn't really want to build it because it just looked so odd. In fact, the reason I bought that kit is because the engine looks really good and it's exposed on the back, and you can see that, and all the carburetors sticking up at the back, and it looks really good. So I really want to detail that engine, put some proper wiring in there for spark plug leads and fuel lines, and really spend a lot of time on the detailing of my first car build. Sort of. It's a Formula One car. I've never actually built a model car. I built the combi van, but that's a bit different because that was a snap together kit and it was already painted. But an actual car I've never built, same as I've never built a plane. So yeah, there's heaps to go, heaps of stuff to choose from. Spruce Urgent Models, hello, welcome. Yes, you have a Tamiya Williams Reynolds big scale kit. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, well, that is the big scale one. That's the 1/6. Oh no, what is it? 1/12 scale, not 1/6. That'd be huge. Yeah, they're both 1/12 scale. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing them. What else? Who else? We've got Bob's there. Hello, Bob. And Paul's there. Did I miss you early, or you just popped in late, haven't you? Yes, there he is. Paul's up. Good morning to you. All right. So yeah, so I'm working that at the moment. I'm going to do a bit of custom work on it in the way of painting. I'm going to do a bit of bronze colouring throughout the engine. I'll be doing the heat marks on the exhaust. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not even sure if the holes are drilled in there for the discs for the disc brakes, but if they're not, I'll be drilling those. So yeah, that should look good. Something different. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about? See, I'm so unprepared. Help me out, guys. Any questions? So yeah, but that's a cool thing, that one, eh? I like it too. It just stood out when I saw that on the shelf in Bangkok. I thought, I got to get that. And there was another engine one there as well. The first time I went to that shop, when I first arrived in Bangkok, I went there, but it was gone. I don't know. It must have sold it. Unfortunately, I don't even remember what it was. But it's something different, isn't it? You know. All right, look what I got one of these. This is a puzzle ball that you're supposed to just pull it apart and then put it all back together. For 12 months, I bought this and took overseas because when I was in Africa, there were going to be a lot of game drives and a lot of traveling overland traveling, and I thought I can just have this in my hand and give me something to do. And I did manage to pull it apart once, and I got it back together. I haven't been able to do it again. And I gave it to everybody on our tour group on the safari. There was about 15 of us. Everybody had a go and nobody could get it apart again. But I did get it apart on the bus in front of everybody. So maybe if you want this, I can send it to you and you can have a go at pulling it apart and you'll win a free model. I'm just joking. That's not going to happen, all right? Sluggo is saying, just seen a video on spray can Revel Chrome. Damn, it was shiny stuff. Yeah, I seen a video, might be the same one, where he tested all the different chrome in spray cans. Some of it was crap, some of it was just silver, didn't look chrome at all. But apparently that Revel chrome is very hard to get. Yeah, they sell out all the time. Use a hammer. No, you're not allowed to cheat like that. Plus, you got to think, you got to put it back together again too. I remember holding it in two spots, and it came apart really easily. But I've never been able to do it again. Look at that. Anyway, Daniel's saying some prefer painted chrome over factory chrome. Yeah, claiming the chrome was not realistic. Yeah. Jason Outlaw Paints has this chrome. It's a new product of chrome that the old one that I'm using, when you put your black gloss coat underneath, after you've taken the chrome off, you put a real thick coat on there, make it as shiny as possible, let that dry. Then when you've got your chrome in your airbrush, you do really light, low PSI misting it on and building it up just lightly like that, and then you'll get this beautiful reflective chrome, which I've done on that bike, and it come up really well. But you've got to be consistent, especially when you've got a lot of parts. So you have to do it all in one go if you can and work on it, because the first time I built my Kawasaki Ninja, I didn't realize that, and I just sprayed the chrome on over the black like just normal airbrush, like normal paint, and it ended up looking like silver metal rather than chrome because I put it on too thick and literally covered the black underneath. The chrome must be a transparent paint, and the black underneath is providing the shine. Okay, so yeah, like Sluggo said, you said the primer should be gloss black under chrome. Exactly. So yeah, so this Alclad stuff, chrome over the gloss black, is excellent when buffed. Thanks. Yes, Ralph. G'day, mate. Welcome. I didn't see you pop in. Yeah, that's right. Alclad. I've heard all about that. I hear Paul from, what's his name, talking about Alclad chromes as well. But this new one that Jace has from Outlaw Paints, which I think he may be sending me because I have asked for it. You just spray that on, and it comes up chrome. You don't have to worry about trying to be consistent and have it all looking the same chrome. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But the chrome on this is really good, and provide I mean, even the exhaust on that, they're one piece. They're slide molded. They're not like two halves you got to join and have seam lines. There's no seam lines on any of the chrome. So if there were, of course, then I would have to take chrome off and prep it all and then do it all properly. What else we got? There was another six-wheeler, says James. Was there? Okay. I haven't seen that one. Yeah. What else? AK brush polished aluminium. There's another one. Yeah. Slugger says I have Vallejo metal colors, which I like, but I haven't tried chrome yet. I will on a Don Galatas. Oh yes, a rail dragster. Okay, nice. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what's happening. And for those who just came in late, this is on my list of being built at some stage uh, in the next month or so. Yeah, I want to look for some aftermarket parts. I haven't. I mean, it's opened. I don't remember. I haven't looked in here for a while. I'm hoping it includes all the railing. Sometimes these kits, although Tamiya's not too bad, but some kits don't include the railing. Let me have a quick look in the box. Okay, so we've got some photo etch there, which looks like there's a catapult on there for some aircraft, and that's all in photo etch. That's all. I don't see any railings on here. Maybe. Anyway, yeah. I mean, a ship's not a ship unless it's got the railings, right? So, hello, Paul. Plastic Monkey, how are you, mate? Welcome. There you go, mate. There's my next, well, not next, but in the next couple of builds, I'll be back onto doing ships again. Only because it's in the stash. I'm really going to work on the stash now. I'm going to get it down to next to nothing if I can. Will I have room? Paul's saying, will I have to make room for the ship, Pete? Yeah, I'm afraid. Yeah, you will, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't know how long this is. Only 1/350 scale. It's not 200 scale. It's probably, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weight in there, eh? There's a lot in that. It's good. Oh, there we go. What's that say? It's 200. What? Meters? No, that's the actual ship. Yeah, it's probably about that big. Hey, yes, mate. Just make some room next to the. Well, put it where you had the Arizona that you sent up to Bilge. All right. I don't have much of a stash. I haven't been modelling that long. I got a few in there that I'm not too enthusiastic on building, like the Saturn V Airfix one. Looks a bit scary. I'm talking to Moss about that one. It's an old kit with a lot of plastic bits that shouldn't be on the sprue and flashing, a lot of flashing. Yeah. Clear out the garage, no worries. I'm wondering where Sam is this morning. She must be having a bit of a lie-in. She sometimes jumps in. I think she's claimed my motorbike models. See, I got to tell you, man, it's not easy building a model knowing that you can't keep it. You know, it's a different frame of mind. It's, you know, you build them and what's this, Paul? How much do you want for the Saturn V, Pete? You want it? Do you want me to show you? I think you might have seen it. I had it up top there during Moss's live stream because I had to have something to do with Airfix while Moss was on here. I don't know. We'll see. Gosh. Yes, it does. It gives me an excuse to build them again. Yeah. When I'm living in Thailand, I'm probably renting a place similar to this in size. So my plan is I'll give the models away. That's different. I'm going to give them away to restaurants and businesses around where I can go back to and see and look at and go, oh, look, I built that. You know. Anyway, who we got? The Makuma is a Megami class like monkeys. That's right, it is, yes. I built the Chikuma model, which Paul now has, which is very similar to that. I think it's a sister ship or something like that. It's related. So, do you want me to? I'll give you a quick peek at this. This is what I've finished. Now, I've only released the part 1 of the build on my channel this week. Next week, part 2. It's in 4 parts, the build. So those who are here in the live stream are getting extra privilege here. It's like being a subscriber. What do you call them? A member, which I don't have membership on my channel. I don't have the ability to do something special for members. I've not enough time building stuff just for the channel, let alone anything to have for people who are, paid subscribers. Sneak preview. All right. Okay. Here we go. There it is. Do you like the case it's in? As you know, I have a dust problem. A real lot of dust problem. So I need to find something to put these things in that don't cost a fortune. I maybe buy a cabinet, but look, I'm only going to be here for another 12 months, so I don't want to be spending stuff on things that I'm going to end up throwing out. All right, so here it comes. Sneak preview of my latest build. There it is. There's the Yamaha. There you go. Look at that. You can see that. I'm sorry I haven't got 1080p because I don't pay for this StreamYard, but there we go. I did all the exhaust, the heat marks on the exhaust. There, I'll turn it around. You can have a look there. There's our tail lights, pinstripe on the guards. I did a bit of bronze on the engine there. There's your footrest with your accelerator. The wheels do turn. There you go. What do you think? Looks all right, eh? Get up close. So my second motorbike build. Really happy. Come up well. So that's it. Sneak preview. All right. But that's all done with the Outlaw paints, as you know. The seats come up really good. Paintwork's not too bad. I do want to try his 2K range to get a really nice mirror finish. But yeah, I'm happy. Come up okay. It's all right. A lot of detail there. A lot of hosing. They don't miss anything, do they? There's Tamiya. So there you go. That's that. Who else we got? I have a Mobius Bride of Frankenstein that was $133 this ago. I hate to do that again, plus finding one. Yeah. So I'm slowly building new shelves for them. You see, I don't have to spend money and buy cabinets. Paul's doing it for me. Yeah. And I'm sure if I wanted to come over and visit all my family of models that I've given to the Paul's orphanage, I'm sure I'm welcome to come over and have a look sometime. So yeah, it looks. I'm happy. But like I say, I keep it in under plastic at the moment. My other Kawasaki Ninja I built, it's actually inside my computer, sitting on top of the graphics card. I got to put this somewhere where it's safe. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's sitting inside the computer there because it's clean. Maybe I'll swap it out for that. Do you want to have a look? Here, have a look. There's where I put the Kawasaki. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Looks pretty cool, eh? Look at that. There's a little Star Wars thing I built down there too, but there we go. That lives in there. There you go. A tour of the PC. That computer's going to Thailand as well. But unfortunately, the case is bigger than my bag. And I bought, as you know, when I went to Thailand, I bought all those models. I bought a bag specifically to put all the models in I bought back. And I thought it would be big enough for the computer, but the computer is that much, just about an inch too wide. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the computer apart and take it over there in pieces and just get a new case for it. So, you know, I mean, I built that myself, and it's going to be fine for the next 5 years before anything needs upgrading. It was top of the range of everything. So, yeah, it's got to come with me. So I'm going to take it like that, yeah, and just pull it apart. Thanks. I'm glad you all liked the bike. What's this, Jeff saying? You need to build one with working lights. No. Lights are too difficult for me, eh? Like the Queen Mary, that was massive for a light kit. The only second kit I've ever lit. I actually built a hovercraft where the light didn't work. It never did. I had a little light in the cockpit or the bridge area. Didn't work. And of course my Kitty Hawk all lights up on the inside, so that was okay. But I can't get my head around the electronics. But maybe in the future I would love to build something with lights. What else have we got? Sluggo, yes. Dusted. You give you a week's notice so you'd get them dusted. Yeah, okay. What else we got? Using it as a night light. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it is a bit bright, isn't it? Actually, what I wanted to do, and you probably could do that, is put like a transformer or something on there where you could dial down the light intensity. There was another, the USS Kitty Hawk aircraft carrier. The lights in that, they actually connected to an app on your phone. I forgot to mention that when you took it. So you can change the colors of the hangar bay lights on that if you wanted to by using the app. Does the power plugs as Australia? No, they don't. So to give you an idea, Australia has 3 prongs, right? You've got 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Okay, I haven't got anything here I can show you, not without turning something off. In Thailand, they have 2, so that's for Thailand, all right? Those 2 go into the wall. But with these things, you can put multiple connections so you can plug in anything. So the power supply and everything can go straight into, no problem. I can buy a power board and it'll be fine. But when I go over there and I go to plug in my laptop, I take this and connect it. I've got a whole plastic container full of adapters from all over the world, and half the time I forget what's what. But this one I did actually write Thai on there, so I know what that one's for. All good. Wow, the sun's not even nowhere near coming out. It's still pitch black out there. Let me give you a quick weather report. For Sydney, Australia, it's now 10.9 degrees. Okay, it's only going to get up, it's only going to get up to 18 today. I have to take a motorbike ride this morning, so it's going to be a bit cool, so I'll be putting on a jacket. I need to go to the bank and do some other stuff and go to the post office, of course. There's no rain, so that's important. Rain's coming on Sunday. It looks like next week there's going to be a bit of rain. And it's because It's just cold. It's not going to get over 20 degrees for the rest of the week. Maximum tomorrow is 17. Sunday's cold and rainy. It's only going to get up to 16 degrees. So actually, that just reminds me, I need to buy socks. I'm going to put that. I've got a little shopping list of when I go out today. I need to buy some decent warm socks. What else we got? So like I was saying, do I have plans on learning Thai? Yes. When I live there, I will. I can't learn it when I'm not living there because you need to be surrounded by it all the time. So I really do know just basic words, but I need to learn a little bit more. Like the Songram. The Songram is the toilet. I know that. Where's the Songram? A few words I can get by, but yeah, I'll be learning some Thai to get by a little bit better. Fortunately, where I will be living, which is not where I was planning to live, but now things changed. Chiang Mai is quite a popular place for expats, foreigners living there. English is more widely spoken than other areas of Thailand. So the Thai people speak a bit more English up there than they would in smaller towns. But it's quite a big place. I've not been to Chiang Mai in, must be 7 years, about 7 years since I've been there. So I'm guessing it's changed quite a lot. It's quite a big place now. So Chiang Mai, for those who don't know, is north of Bangkok. You can either fly up there. It's only about $100 for a one-way ticket to fly on the local airline, or you hop on a train, which is what I did last time. There's an overnight train that you can get up there. So that's the plan. That's what I'll do. But it's winter in Australia. Yes, it is. It is winter. As I mentioned earlier, you probably weren't here. It was -8 degrees yesterday morning when I was heading down south. The temperature -8 feel like temperature was -14. Yeah. Everything was covered in frost. All the grass and trees and everything was all covered in frost. It was cold. 18 degrees and I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. Yeah, well, look what I'm sporting. I'm into the tracksuit. I'm still cold. I need socks. It's on my list. I need socks. Bob says just remember $10. $10. That's right. Yeah. Don't use it as a heat. The lights aren't that bright. Yeah, although I wouldn't leave them on too long. If you smell some plastic burning, turn them off. Yeah. Rain expected in Jeff's part of the world and 30 degrees. That's a nice temperature. Yeah. Anything above 30 is good. Thailand rarely gets below 30. Fraulein was your first word in Germany. Of course it would be. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Bob says, no, okay, Bob, enough information. Bob's not cold. Oh, geez. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to call it quits here. Almost been an hour. Thank you all for joining in on the live stream. We've got up to 18 watching, maybe a couple more. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Next week, we'll have a guest on. I don't know who yet, but if you're someone out there in chat that want to come on and join me on my live stream, you're welcome to. I'll give you an idea. You can email me if you go to my YouTube channel's front main page, all right, and go to the About button and go to the bottom, you'll see a little thing in detail that says View Email Address. You can email me. Also, while you're down there, there's a Facebook link, which you'll see a bit more than... You'll see a photo of the screenshot I took of how cold it was yesterday. So you're welcome to add me to your Facebook. And there's also Instagram. I'm not big on Instagram, but every now and then I do post a few photos on Instagram as well. So you can jump on there and catch me as well. So all good. And thank you all. Everybody, give you all a chance to say goodbye to each other. You're welcome, Paul. You're welcome, Ralph. Good night, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Beer is universal, says Sluggo. Excellent. Thank you, Gary. All good. Have a great weekend. When your weekend starts, mine starts today, Friday. I have 3-day weekends. Semi-retired is good life. And all fine. Okay, guys. Thank you all. And I'll see you in the next live stream next Friday with a guest, eh? All right. Cheers. Email me. Bye.